Hello, everyone. How are you doing? How's things? Sorry, you may have seen, right, on your YouTube channel thing where it would have said I was going to go live at 8:30, then 8:45, then 8:30 again. So basically, I've been fucking about waiting for my shopping to arrive. They're not even here yet. Pissed me off. Usually they're supposed to come between 7 and 8 a.m. So it gives me plenty of time before going live. Are they here? No. So I may have to pause. I think, well, by what it says on the app, they should be here 10 to fucking 9 when they should have been here between 7 and 8. But most of the time they're all right, I've got to admit. But isn't it funny when like you're on time and then like I'm like I could have bloody started and I've been like just fucking about waiting on them to arrive. But anyway, it is what it is. Right, so what are we doing this week? We are going to be doing how do they feel? Okay, so I'm going to work my way Aries right through Pisces. Okay, give me 2 secs. Have a sip of coffee. I've been good anyway. I went out yesterday, which was nice. Last night, should I say? And what did I do? Me and my mates went and had curry. That was nice. And then went down the pub afterwards. So yeah, had a good time. Can't complain. Right. Okay, so let's do timestamps. So what are we on? 2:02. Let's go 2:02 for the collective. Happy Saturday. Oh, I woke up earlier, considering I haven't had a lot of sleep. Actually, I have woken up pretty early. Right, anyway. Right, I'm going to sort my banner out. Let's start with collective. Where are we? Where are you, collective? There you go. Yeah, love that. Right, okay, so collective. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? As I say, when as I do fucking arrive, I'm gonna have to just pause just to grab my shopping and stuff. I'll just snatch it. It's about fucking time. Right, anyway, right, so collective. Collective, how do you no, collective, the person on your mind, how do they feel? It feels like someone wants to come forward. How do they feel about you? Right, the situation. Okay, so for some of you, right, it feels like, okay, so this very well could be like someone who you newly know. They could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but it feels quite strong Leo energy, but it feels as if somebody is done holding back for some of you and they're wanting to come forwards towards you. But you may feel like the situation between the two of you may feel like this person may be, I don't know if they're giving you signs for like just being all about the physical, so just wanting sex, basically. It could be hookup, it could be just a sex-based connection. Why do people pull up with that shit? Each to their own. They're saying that, Joe, I'm the first person, so I'm not being judgmental, but yeah, I fucking am. Why would you put up with that shit? Self-worth, anyway. Right, so that's the situation. Now, what are their feelings towards you? They've got feelings for you. They do have feelings for you. Okay, so it feels as if they do have feelings for you, but they may come across as a bit of a person who lives in the moment. You know, okay, I've got feelings for you, and that's now. But how I'm going to be next week or the week after that could be something very different. It feels like. Okay, so what's their intentions? Right, so their intent. I don't know. I ain't sure about their intentions. I don't like their intentions. Right. Okay, so what I'm seeing is it looks like their intentions. This person's fucking about, because what I'm seeing is there's the energy of somebody else here. Look, they've got third party bullshit going on in the background. Some of you may know, others of you don't. And if you don't know, well, now you know. They've got somebody else here that they're messing about with, which is why you may be feeling as if like it's just a physical connection. This is only something that's sex-based. Some of you have done the deed with this person. Others of you haven't. But with how this person's moving, with how this person's acting, with how they're being, you're feeling that they're only out for one thing. So this person's intentions is to get away with this. But they do have feelings for you. But then what does that bloody mean if their intention is to get away with not being true? So it feels as if, yeah, what they're wanting to do is juggle, basically, and they're hoping. Oh, I've got itchy nose. I think spirit's connecting with me, but they're hoping that they can get away with whatever it is they're doing. What's the outcome of this? What's the outcome of this? The potential outcome? Because we've all got choice of free will at the end of the day. Communication. This person's going to communicate. Okay, but I don't like the way that we've got Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Right, communicate what? Clarify, please. It feels like this person very well may communicate, right? But it feels like they're going to communicate just to keep you invested in them, just to still keep you on the hook. I don't know. Will anything come of this? Choice? I don't think so personally, but the choice is yours at the end of the day. But if they're not coming towards you properly, then why would you even give them time of day? That's what you got to ask yourself. Right. Anyway, advice. Spirit, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? My fingers are way too smooth, right? So I can't grip cards at all. Right, Spirit, anyway, advice, please. What's your advice? Spirit's advice is give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So this feels a bit like a thing of take your attention away from this and be of service, give. It's nice to give, isn't it? Some people are, well, I can be like that, where you just, I don't know, you do something for someone, you do a nice kind gesture. It don't mean that you're giving to receive at all, but do something nice, basically, and take your mind off this situation. So it reminds me a bit of like a thing of releasing this situation. But with what I'm seeing, like I say, it feels as if that person's going to come forward, but I feel like they're just doing it to keep you on the hook. You will only be on the hook if you allow someone to keep you on the hook at the end of the day. You can't always buy the bullshit out of a motherfucker's mouth. You've got to look at what are their intentions, what's their actions showing, does what come out their mouth, do their actions match what's coming out of their mouth? And it don't, then cut them loose. Do you know what I mean? To a certain extent, we get what you put up with at the end of the bloody day. Do you know what I mean? And certain situations go on for as long as you allow it. It gets to a point where, okay, yeah, the other person may be full of it and a bit of an arsehole, but then that's where you got to ask yourself some questions as to why am I putting up with this? Why am I giving my time, effort, and energy to all of this? Why am I allowing this? Yeah, so that's a message for someone that I'm channeling, but that ain't nothing different than I would say to you anyway. So that's what I've got for the lovely collective. Okay, have a think. Okay, now on through Aries 905. Aries, let's see. Oh, let's put on a bit of life here. Let's put on a bit of music. Joe, I'm going to see if I can download some tunes. You can't have just like your normal bloody on the radio shit. How would you get done on your channel? But I am signed up. Have been for a while with a platform where it's like copywritten free tunes. Better than nothing, innit? Better than fuck all. Right, okay, so Aries. Turn that down, it feels a bit loud. Hold on a moment. Why do I get the feeling? Actually, I'm going to put it on my camera on so I can see when my delivery's here. Why is it not fucking connecting? Come on. Yep, they're here. Thought so. I could hear something. Right, okay, so, right. I'm going to put you on hold for a minute. I'll be back in a minute, okay? I'm going to go and get this delivery and then I'll be back. So I'm going to put a banner up, okay? See you guys in a second. Once I find where the banner is. Can't bloody find it, can I? Bear with me. It was there a minute ago. I saw it. Where the hell have you gone? Right, I'll be back in a bit. Right, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, let's change the timeline. 1410. Right, cool. Right, okay, so Aries. Let's take a look at Aries. Okay, Aries, the person on your mind. Sorry, I better have some coffee before it gets cold. Right, Aries, the person on your mind. The person on your mind. Right, what's the situation between you and your person? The current situation. Okay, so Aries, you may be feeling as if things are at a standstill at this very moment between yourself and your person, or the person on your mind. It feels as if like there's no, things are stuck, they're stagnant, there's no movement forwards. It feels as if you very well may have left things how they are. So it sort of feels like it's a bit of an energy of, Joe, I'm not going to put any give any time, effort, or any energy to this. It is what it is, and it feels a bit like, what I'm getting is, it feels a bit of an energy of like, if they can't be asked, then I can't be asked either, because I've got better things that I could be doing. You don't need to be putting in your you don't need to be giving 85% and that person shows up with 15%. Yet that you've got better things that you could be doing. It sort of feels like that. It feels like you do care for this person, but you just don't like the way that they're moving. You don't like the things that they're doing, basically. Right, okay, so right, feelings. How do they feel about you? Blue. Sorry, dogs are making all racket in the background. Right, feelings. Aries person, how do they feel about you? How do they feel? Right, okay, so they're not giving a lot away, are they? Whoever this person is, it feels like they've got feelings for you, but it's like they're is the word concealing their feelings. They don't want to divulge their feelings. They don't want to show their feelings. They don't want to open up. And you may find that this person is quite closed off. Intentions. They're not sure about what they want. They're not sure what they want. They're not sure about their intentions. For some of you, you feel this already. For others of you, whoever it is you're dealing with, they've got somebody else here. So there's a third party situation. Now, this person could be have children with somebody else. So looking at them, dogs, could have children with somebody else. If not children, it could be that they've got an ex who they're still attached to. And then for others, it's like, yeah, they're juggling, basically. They're juggling, and they've got a choice as to which way do they want to go. Do they want to go left? Do they want to go right? But it feels like if they can sit on the fence, then they're going to do that for as long as they can. That's what I'm getting. So it's either that's what you feel and what you sense of them, which probably explains why in the beginning it felt as if you were like, well, it's what it is. I can't be bloody well asked at the end of the day. Hold on, I'm going to read my messages. Oh, hello, Sabrina. Hey, how are you? Thank you for being here, my love. How are you? I hope you are good. What zodiac are you? Yeah, so it feels as if they're playing the fence, basically, but it feels like they're going to try and do that for as long as they can. Don't like that. Why are you trying to play the fence for as long as you can? Just want to see. What? You're fucking serious? Because of options. They're going to try and play this sit on the fence for as long as they can, not make a decision, which therefore sometimes, even with not making a decision, you're making a decision, really, because of having options. Don't be no one's placeholder, that's all I've got to say. Outcome. What is the potential outcome of this situation? Remember, everything, there's choice of free will for you, for that person. Oh, Virgo. Joe, I've noticed I keep connecting with a lot of Virgos these days. Not that that's an issue. That's really nice. I've got a mate who's a Virgo. I've got I've got two friends who are Virgos, and then each person I speak to, because I went out last night and I was sort of asking, oh, you're talking and blah blah blah, and they asked what you did for a living, and Sal Marie, etc. And then they were like, oh, like, what star sign are you? Then I asked them, obviously the same, what zodiac sign are you? And then everyone seems to be Virgo, which is really nice. That's nice. Right. Anyway, we've got a way yet for Virgo though. But I do know, obviously, we've got your sun, moon, risings, haven't we? Signs as well. So anyway, so the outcome though of this situation, it feels like this person's still going to continue to keep giving. It's either two people, two places, two things. It feels like they're still spreading themselves quite thinly. So does it feel like it's going to change? No, I don't think so. Not from what I'm seeing, because it feels like I say, they're wanting to stay in. It's not even like I can't even say they're stuck in that situation, because I don't really believe that whole stuck thing. Yes, people will be stuck because they make themselves stuck or they're allowing themselves to be stuck. But it feels like this person will keep this situation going for as long as they can because they're comfortable with it. Then that's when you've got to ask yourself the question, what is it that I'm truly wanting? Does this actually align for me? Does this align with my highest good? Is this for my highest good? So that's what I've got with that. And then now I want to see what the advice is though from Spirit. Spirit, what's your advice, please, for Aries? It is Aries, isn't it? Yeah. Advice, please. Yes, it's weird, isn't it, Sabrina? Yeah, everyone seems to be Virgo. It's good though. Oh, bless you, and you're the first. Oh, bless your heart. When's my friend? I can't bloody remember. Shit, you best remember. Shit. I think the 9th, one of them's the 9th, and the other one, I just look in the diary. Oh, I can't remember. I'm really bad at remembering people's. I remember people's birthdays on the day when I should have got the card and the present and sent everything. That's when I remember. Right. Aries, what's your advice, please? Advice, Spirit, please, for Aries. Oh, right. Listen. Okay, so we've got listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen carefully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. I'm hearing open your mind, understand, and listen intently. So there's something about listening, and that could even relate to like this whole situation with what I've just seen in the read. That like look behind what someone is saying. Don't just because someone says A, don't mean it's A. Check their actions. Are their actions marrying up with A, or are they delivering something totally different? Some people do fall in love with, but what they said was, but what she said was, what he said was. That mean fuck all. That mean fuck all. It's what people's actions deliver that shows. And sometimes people don't need to say things. Just by their actions, it says a lot. People's actions are what shows what's what, not bullshit that comes out of someone's mouth. Right. Anyway, let's move on to Taurus. I think we're Taurus next. Yeah, right. Okay. So Taurus, what we've got going on for you? Let's see. Right. So Taurus, your person. How do they feel? Or the person on your mind? How do they feel about you? Right, Taurus. The situation between the two of you. Right, okay, so for some of you, I'm seeing that the situation between the two of you is that someone wants things to move forwards, but you may feel as if they're either coming on too strong. Yeah, it may be like a bit much too soon, and you may feel that things are moving a bit too fast. It feels like it's a bit quick. And for some of you, what I'm getting is it feels like whoever you're connecting with, I don't know whether you, not that you are, but you feel like it's really soon after them splitting with someone, so you don't want to be a rebound. Or you may feel like I'm just a bit worried because I'm scared. What if I'm some sort of rebound? Because they seem to want to go from 0 to 100 within 10 seconds. So you may feel that something feels a bit forced, or there's pressure to jump from step 1 straight to step 10. And it's like, some people are like that, but it's like you've met within a week or whatever. It's like, why are you acting like we've got to get bloody married or something? That could be love bombing. Right, so that's the situation. No matter how long you've known this person for. Right, their feelings. What are their feelings though? Okay, so their feelings they are quite they do like to, they're very carefree, whoever this person is. They feel that you're really positive as a person. It feels like they do feel quite confident in the connection with you, or should I say, they feel confident with how they feel about you. But you may feel, from what I'm picking up, is that they may make rash decisions. You sort of feel like, bloody wait, hold on, can we just take a bit of time here? It's like bam, bam, bam. Don't get me wrong, listen, nothing wrong in people being decisive and knowing what they want, going for it. But I don't know, there's something about this person's energy where you may feel that they're not really, they're just diving in head first. It feels like it feels a bit like that whole thing of like shoot first and ask questions later. It feels like that. So I don't know. It's like, it feels like, Taurus, there's something that may be making you feel a bit unsettled in your energy about this. Right, Spirit, show me, what's this person's intentions? What's this person's intentions? Right. So some of you feel love bombed. Okay, they want to go from 0 to 20 in 10 seconds, and it's because they want a leg over, literally. So for some of you, you've picked up on that, and you feel like, no, all they're out for is the physical. For others of you, because everyone's timeline, situation, reading for everyone, it's all very different. For others of you, you feel that they're wanting to build another relationship, but you just feel like, bloody hell, everything's moving really, really quickly. It feels a bit fast. For some of you, it feels like you went out on a date with them, and you sort of feel like, God, we was only dating a couple of weeks ago. And already it just feels like, I don't know, there's something where you feel they're a bit, not pressurizing you, but they're pushing things, forcing things forward. And for others of you, take it as it resonates. I'm getting the energy you're feeling as if you may feel like this person just wants what they want. That's it. They're just all about what they want, what they can get. I want what I want, and that's it. So right, so situation, feelings, intentions. Oh, yeah, right. Now, what's the outcome then? What's the likely outcome of this? We'll do outcome and then advice. Right, yes. Okay, so the outcome is holding back. So it doesn't feel like things are going to move any further forwards. So it's one of two things. It's either you're going to hold back, Taurus, and you sort of think, or it's that this person realizes that they ain't getting their leg over anytime soon, and then you see them retract their energy and they hold back. If you're feeling as if like, no, they're pressurizing me and it just something don't feel right, go with your gut feeling. It's not there for nothing. There's a reason why we've got our gut feeling. Use your judgment, use your common sense, use your discernment. But it feels like someone wants to force things forwards. Yeah, that's the word. Right, okay, anyway, so now I need some advice for you. Self-sabotage. Right, okay, so when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So there's something here about self-sabotage, and not to self-sabotage your blessings, not to self-sabotage what you deserve. But equally, use your common sense, because long and short of it is, I've seen what I've seen here. Up to you, obviously, what you choose to do. But just analyze everything proper from all perspectives. Okay, take anyone who's got rose tinted glasses off. You need to take those off, and see things crystal clear, clearer than water is what you need to be looking at things with. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys. That's Taurus, right? Okay, so is it Gemini? Yep, right, Gemini. So what have we got for Gemini? 29.55 for Gemini. Gemini. Right. Right. The person on your mind. Their feelings. How do they feel? Something about bringing something to justice. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, but it feels as if there's something here about it could be a legal situation between yourself and somebody, or something needs some sort of balance, or it could even be that whole thing of a hidden truth, sort of feeling as if you don't quite know everything. Right, anyway, Gemini. Something hidden. And I'm sure I said before about feeling like you don't quite know everything. Something's hidden anyway. So the situation between yourself and the person on your mind, or with how they're feeling, they feel you may feel something's hidden. They feel as if they don't know enough. You may come across mysterious to this person. I'm getting Pisces energy also. Okay. What's their feelings though? What I drew out before, that they need to bring something into balance. They feel as if there's something not said here. There's something, it's like, it reminds me of like the elephant in the room, that sort of energy. So it feels like there's words or things that not been spoken. And I've noticed we've got 2 and 2. So something could be significant about twos here. Choices, decisions. Right, what are their intentions? It feels really weird, the energy, I've got to say. I feel very like in the dark. Okay, so their intentions are that they do want things to progress between the two of you. They are wanting things to move from strength to strength. They're wanting things to move forwards in a strong and stable way. They're wanting things to progress. But I don't know, it feels a bit wooden. I've got to be honest, I ain't seen a cup in sight here. So where's all the emotions and stuff? I don't know. It feels a bit chilly. Spirit, how's Gemini feel about this person? How does Gemini see and feel about them? You're okay, stressed. So you've got feelings for them, but you look burdened. You do look stressed. You may feel like it's quite a difficult connection, or you may feel that certain things are harder than what it needs to be, or just for the simple things, the basic things, you may feel like, God, it's like it's a bit of an energy of like pulling teeth out. It feels like. I ain't sure. I've got to be honest. I'm not sure because it just feels a bit. I asked like why is it that it feels so like things feel really like mysterious? It's because somebody's not speaking. It's either that someone's gone missing, they've either gone MIA, they've either ghosted, or somebody's just not speaking up. Yeah, I don't know. It feels a bit like there's too many hidden things here. Considering this is supposed to be a bloody connection, or your I'm assuming, or your person or whatever. It just feels like you don't know a lot really. Right, what's the potential outcome of this situation? What's the potential outcome? Communication. To say what, though? To boss up, okay. So this person very well may communicate to you, and it feels as if they've got their ducks in order, and they may show you with action that actually things I've leveled up, I've improved, and I'm showing up for you in the right and correct way. It feels like, but it does feel like it's a thing of you'll have to wait and see that. I believe it when I see it, because I don't know. It just feels a bit wooden. So or it could be that you may be feeling like that, but that's the energy I'm getting. So yeah, some of you may get communication, others of you very well may not end up getting communication. But it feels like for those who do receive communication, if you're willing to hear this person out, give them a chance, then it looks like they're going to boss up, and they're going to want to come to attempt anyway to show you and come towards you in the right and correct way and treat you the way that you truly deserve. Right, advice. Embrace the moment. Right, so embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Your energy's elevating, your energy is changing for the better, which is good. Nothing wrong in your energy changing, but embrace the moment. So that's what I've got. That's good. Right. Okay. So I think Cancer's next. God, I remember a time when I didn't even really remember all of the order of like all of the signs off by heart. Well, most of them I remember anyway. Right. Cancer. 35. No, let's go 36. Right, 36 for Cancer. Bear with me. Change the banner, Charlene. There we go, Cancer. There you are. Yeah. Right, okay, so Cancer. Cancer. Their feelings. Could be dealing with a Leo. Sorry, I'm going to turn my music down a little bit. I don't know if you lot can even hear it, but it feels like loud. This end, it feels like well loud. Just turn it down a bit. Hope that's all right. Right, anyway. Right, so some of you could be dealing with you could be dealing with a Leo. And some of you, okay, what I'm getting is some of you may have very well dealt with somebody who suffered with depression. And it feels like you may have got, I'm getting some other message. You may have been in contact with this person, or this person's surfaced up, returned, but it's like you feel like, oh, they're in a much better energy, but they may have, what I'm being told is that they may have suffered with depression of some sort. Okay, right, that's a side note. Take that as a side note. Right, anyway, now their feelings, Spirit. Got a lot of love for you, whoever this person is. Their feelings for you, they've got a hell of a lot of love for you. It feels as if they've I don't know if you guys have had issues, because it feels as if they've found it really difficult to let you go. I feel that in the past they very well may have tried, but they've really struggled to, I don't know, I feel like they've struggled to actually let go of you. Now, that could be sort of just like refusing for things to end, or even just energetically, it feels as if they've struggled with letting things go, because it feels as if like they've got really strong feelings for you, to the point where they feel like things are meant to be between the two of you, or that you guys have some sort of spiritual connection. And it feels very spiritual, like as in like something they've never really felt before with someone else. Okay. Right, so what's your feelings then for Cancer? What's your feelings? They're holding back on their feelings. So they've got all of this love, but yet still they're holding back on their feelings for you, or they could be pushing you away or rejecting you. Or is it Cancer that you're pushing them away, but there's an energy of somebody is pushing someone away? Yeah, holding back, not wanting to come forward, holding back. Could be dealing with Leo. We've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and Leo. But it feels like, yeah, someone doesn't want to like fess up to their feelings, or embrace their feelings, or let their feelings flow. It very well could be. Right, so what's their intentions then? What's their intentions? Fucking joking. The intentions is just to do nothing, basically, because that's helpful. Nothing is what they intend to do. Even though they are coming to certain conclusions, and I feel that they are seeing things from a better perspective, but they're not actually taking any real action at this moment. Why the fuck are you not taking any action? Because you're selfish, that's why. So I don't know. They're not taking any action because they're thinking about something that pleases them. It's something pleases them, something suits them. It feels like they're not wanting to they're not taking action because they don't want to. It may be that this person wants their singlehood. They don't want to take any real action on this. So my advice would be, for those of you, if you're waiting around, don't wait around on no one. People either show up or they don't. Yeah, show up or show the fuck out, basically. But they've got a lot of love for you. Now, you'd assume, most people would assume, okay, so but if you, because I've had it where I read my clients and they'll say, yeah, but if he or she loves me, then why are they not here? But yeah, they can love you all the bloody world, but whether they're going to take the actual actions, you'd assume they would, but whether they're going to take the actual actions is a totally different story. Don't mean because someone loves you that they're going to actually do the right thing. Unfortunately, humans, we're very complex. But anyway, so it feels as if this person basically is keeping things as they are because of wanting to do what makes them happy. So basically they're putting just their needs first. They're not thinking of this as, okay, myself and Cancer. It's just like me, myself and I. What's the potential outcome of this? Disagreements. The potential so further down the line, there's something here where it could lead to disagreements, and then we've got at the bottom of the deck where you could be sort of waiting, or they could be waiting. So the outcome could be potential disagreements, arguments, disagreements, not seeing eye to eye. It could even turn into a bit of a tit for tat, but then there's an energy of like, I don't know what's going on, waiting, holding on. Have you got time? Have you got enough time in your diary for that? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. Right, advice. Love. So what's this got to say? Love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you are worthy. You are just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. Hold on to that thought. Right, so that's what I've got for Cancer. So who's next? Leo. Leo the Lion. Right, so 44 for Leo. Right. Okay, so Leo. Their feelings for you, Leo. Let's see what we've got. Their feelings. The person on your mind's feelings. Their feelings. That Spirit saying to shuffle again. Reshuffle. And cut the deck. And I don't cut the deck. Some readers do. I was trained not to. They're just like shuffle and get to it. Don't need to be cutting the deck, tapping the deck 10 times and all of that nonsense. Right, anyway. Right, so Leo. Have you had a falling out with someone? Or are you annoyed with someone? It looks like you've had something to say. So you may have fallen out with someone because it feels like the energy feels a bit like standoffish, as if like you're annoyed with somebody. Or you may have even had an argument with someone. You may have had to express how you truly feel, whether that pleased or offended. Right, the situation. Okay, so the situation is that someone's feeling stressed and someone's feeling burdened. It could be one of you, if not both of you. It feels as if like it's the energy a bit, which feels a bit like pulling teeth, like sort of trying to move forwards, but joke, spirit showed me a hamster on a wheel, where they're running around and around and around and around and around, but you're not getting anywhere. Literally, it feels like that. So, or it, okay, and they're showing me even just like on a computer or your mobile, even you're downloading a video file or whatever, and it's just the circles going round and round. It's like, why is it not loading? It feels like that. Literally, that's how. That's the situation with what I'm picking up for whoever that is. Oh, it feels like somebody though is becoming clearer in their thoughts about this, right? Okay, what about their feelings? But okay, so it feels like this person may want to communicate, may want to take some sort of action towards you to make contact or communication, but yeah, but it feels like they're worried about being disappointed. It's like they're worried about some sort of hurt or being disappointed, or it could be that they're worried about opening up, because what if they open up and then things are not reciprocated, and then they feel hurt or they feel vulnerable for opening up. Something to do with making contact but not wanting to feel hurt or disappointed. Okay, but what about intentions then? Worrying. Why is this the intentions? Because this person's losing sleep, not thinking straight, overly consumed, overthinking this situation. So that's okay. So okay, it feels like this person may be keeping themselves in victim mode, because that's the intention, to stay, it feels like, in that phase of worrying. Oh God, I don't know, I'm worried, I feel anxious, I can't sleep, I feel stressed about the whole thing. But you're putting yourself in that situation, whoever that is for. But yet still, they're hoping things are going to sort itself out. But the fairies aren't going to step in. It's like people need to take actual action to change things, to make things happen. You've got to help yourself to a certain extent before the universe offers any help. Yeah, because it feels as if like they're just hoping like for bloody fairy godmothers to sprinkle some bloody fairy magic, and miraculously everything's going to be okay. Yeah, because they're wanting a change with this. They're wanting this cycle to end, because yeah, it's stuck. It feels stuck. So they may be holding back, you may be holding back, but it feels like they're wanting something to change. I'm not sure whether they actually want things to end. Doesn't feel like it, but it feels like they're wanting some sort of end to this stuck phase. So they want things to be on the move. I don't know about this at all. Don't feel like it's really going anywhere at all. It feels like it's very stuck. Right, anyway, right, what's the potential outcome of this? The potential outcome. Bloody hell. Look at that. I didn't expect that. Not for what I've seen so far. So there is the potential to be the potential outcome. Right, so what would make this outcome happen? What would it take for this outcome to happen? Because, okay, whilst the potential's there, that potential's not going to just come knocking at your door. It depends on what you do, what that person does, what actions people take to make that happen. But the potential of it is there. It feels like, okay, so with regards to the potential to make it, like to make this outcome happen, or have half a chance at least, it feels like there's something here to do with communicating, speaking up, basically. Bloody open your mouth, speaking up, and talking about what hasn't been said, or talking about something that's been hidden. It feels like someone needs to, it's like there needs to be a conversation needs to be had, basically, between the two of you to discuss things, because it feels like there's things that are hidden, things that that are unsaid, or that have been left unsaid, because then this is going to enable another chance, another opportunity, another go round at something. Right, okay, so that's what will make bloody something happen, basically. Right, now, advice. Because I'm quite surprised at that outcome. I didn't expect to see that, which is nice. That is nice. But obviously, you know, nothing's going to happen without any action. We need action. Right, advice anyway. Advice for Leo, please. Hello from heaven. Never had this one. Right, hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to show how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. Okay, so spirit are trying to connect with you, and they're trying to give you signs to show you that they support you, etc. Probably trying to give you downloads, but they're giving you signs. So just like, I don't know, why can't I talk? Quieten your time. That don't sound right. Quieten your time. So you remain like still, and then the messages will come through to you. Also, ask spirit, please, can you send me in my dreams the messages? Because when we're sort of sleeping and we're more relaxed, that's when a lot of people receive downloads. But just remember your dreams. Right, so that's what I've got for you, Leo. Okay, so who's next? Virgo. Right, so what have we got for Virgo then? 53. Let's go with 53 for Virgo. Right, okay. Sip of coffee. Bit cold. Right, anyway. Right, so Virgo. Right, Virgo. Their feelings at this time, their feelings. What's their feelings? Okay, so your person could be busy building, busy with work, trying to improve and build on their life. So they could be concentrating on that. Right, anyway, right. Their feelings. Right, so the situation is, okay, so with the situation, what I'm seeing for some of you, you may feel that it feels a bit physical, the connection, or you just want, or it feels like there needs to be more depth to the situation or the connection or whatever. For others of you, it feels like it's a new connection, and whilst there's certain aspects of this which you sort of think, yeah, this is nice, this is going, this has high potential, this is going the right way, it feels like there's a few missing pieces where you sort of think, really, I'm noticing we're like that's missing from our this is missing, that's missing. And it's not that you're being critical, you're just noticing certain things, and that's not to take away from that person, because it feels like you are You are happy, you do see the potential, but at the same time, you see what's missing also. Okay. Right. What about feelings? What's this person's actual feelings? Virgo. Right. So they're hiding their feelings. It feels as if this person's keeping their feelings to themselves, so they're not being like fully open with you. For some of you, you may feel as if they're breadcrumbing the connection as well. Why? Why are their feelings hidden? Why? Because of what I saw on the bottom of the bloody deck. Because they're breadcrumbing the connection. Why are they bloody breadcrumbing the connection? Because they're stressed. Why are you bloody stressed? Because of stepping to the mark, or they may feel that they can't step to, they're not meeting certain standards, they're not stepping to the plate. And it's not that you're like some sort of bloody king or queen expecting somebody to climb Mount Everest, not at all, but it's just that they feel that they fall short. There's something here where they may very well feel that they fall short, as if they don't quite cut it. But I don't know, is that the truth? Or is that they've just got that insecurity within themselves? And that's because sometimes people got insecurities and they project it onto you, and you sort of think, no, I've never even thought that. But anyway, that's what we've got there. Okay, so, but what's your intentions then towards Virgo? What's your intentions? Okay, to show up in the right way. It feels like their intentions are to be like supportive, be very, very stable, be a provider. And that doesn't mean just like, as in like, oh, I'll just earn all the money in and just give and provide and all of that. Because obviously I'm reading for for guys and girls. But it feels like their intention is to show up in the right way, as they should, as a partner. So what's the problem then? But it feels like they will or intend to, but in their own time. Now, is their time the same as your time? That's the question. It feels like, yeah, that is my intention, but when I'm ready to, in my own time, I will do it. And I'm not. And okay, there's a bit of an energy here. Hence, probably why we're here, where they're not willing to change anything until they're ready, and not before that. Also, it sort of feels as if, like, if you're suggesting things to make things a lot better, build that bit more stability, because the problem is people, sometimes they can be like, oh, I'm not changing anything, but what they don't realize, what about your fucking time? Do they not think you've got better things that you could be doing? You're investing your time in that connection with that person, but people don't seem to see it that way. It's like they feel that they will do it when they want. Why are you being so stubborn in the first place? That's what I want to know. What's the issue in the first place as to why? I don't know if there's a bit of an element of in this connection where this person, you may have history with this person, and this person may have known you for quite some time. You could have even been friends before getting involved. But it feels as if like this person's a bit complacent. Oh well, I'm not going to do it before, and because I know you, not that should really have anything to do with it, but because I've known you for a long time, it feels as if like, oh, I'm a hell of a lot more relaxed, I'm more complacent. I don't really need to change things, as a matter of urgency. I can just take my time. There's something here where this person feels a bit too bloody relaxed. You might have to get a rug and pull it from under their feet, but that's your choice. I'd get a fucking rug. I'd have the biggest rug and I'd just draw right back and pull the rug from under their feet. Because what you sometimes have to think about and consider is, what about your time, your energy, your effort? What is it that you're truly deserving? Because it just feels a bit like this person is only thinking about their needs. So never mind you, it's just about what they're wanting, which is selfish, obviously. But then it gets to the point where you've got to think about what you are truly deserving for yourself. Anyway, What's the potential outcome of this? Yeah, drama. But even about, oh, this pisses me off, because you've got drama, arguments, drama, not seeing eye to eye, but yet still look at that. But in other ways, you guys work so well together. This annoys me because look, there's high potential, but it just feels as if somebody needs to grow the fuck up. And I don't think it's you. I think it's the other person. They need to grow the hell up. But it feels like at the moment, unless they change their attitude, then obviously the energy is going to shift and change. But it feels like there's the potential of conflict, arguments, drama. And we know where that's what road that's going to go down. You're going to be feeling unhappy, feeling like, oh, this is a wait, I'm wasting my time. But there's so much potential. But at the same time, just because there's so much potential and you get on so well with many other areas, it doesn't mean that's a platform for any bullshit that you should just accept or put up with. Just because we get on with it, and so we do get on with so many other things, I'll just put up with it. No, this person needs to show up or show out at the end of the day. And if they're not showing up, then you ask yourself some questions. Right, advice from Spirit, please. What's the advice, Spirit? Let go. Okay, so let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of Spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. So, I can't remember who, one of the zodiacs had this. I can't remember who, but anyway, it reminds me of like letting go and surrendering, letting go of a situation, letting Spirit handle things for you is what I've got. So that's what I've got for Virgo. Right, Libra. Is it Libra? Yeah. Right, 10240 Libra. Right, Libra. Let's see what we've got. Right, so Libra. Libra. Right, Libra, how do they feel? How do they feel, Libra? Hold on, change the music. Right. Okay, so Libra. Bear with us. Actually, quite loud. No, certain like tunes are like well loud. Let's try this one. Sorry, bear with us. Right. It's all right. Right, okay, so sorry. Right, so let's do Libra. Where are we? There we go. Right, banners up. Libra, my darlings. Let's see what have we got. So how do they feel? Okay, person on your mind. How is it that they feel? How do they feel? Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra. It feels as if there's an energy of wanting to get things back on track or wanting to heal a situation. Also, I'm seeing an energy of wanting to create more stability. So I just saw the Tower after an unexpected change. Right, anyway. Cards keep flicking out. Sorry. What's this? What is this? Your energy, Libra. There could be a situation between the two of you where things need to be balanced. But the only way things are going to be balanced is if there's clear, honest communication, because it feels as if there's things that have been swept under the carpet, or things that have not been said, or things that have been left unsaid. Right. Right, so the situation, your person or whoever this is, the person on your mind, etc., they feel like you're a soulmate, okay, and they perceive and feel like the feeling is mutual between the two of you, but they do feel that there's an energy of either arguments, conflict, disagreements. There may have been some struggles, but they feel that you two are meant to be. And look what, did you see that fly out? But something's hidden. Or if not hidden, I don't know. It's like they feel you're meant to be, but things are hidden. Like what? It may feel unclear as to where things are headed. It's like there's a strong bond, strong connection, etc. But where are things actually going? Where are we actually really going with this? What's the actual plan? It feels like, because it feels a bit like la 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 la, and it's like, okay, not saying it's got to be overly serious and intense, but of course, your date, if you're with somebody, you need to, well, I'd like to think you want to sort of know, well, where's this going? Or am I here, just wasting time? Breathing fresh air and wasting time, it feels like. So it feels as if what may be hidden is there's just no direction. That's the word. There's no real direction as to what direction is this actually going in, which may cause arguments and disagreements. Because how are you going to get to a better place or things move forwards in a strong, a grounded and a strong way when you don't know? Or is this a thing of the blind leading the blind? So you could be feeling like this, or it could be that they feel like this and they know that this is how you feel. Right, anyway, feelings. What's their feelings then? What are their feelings? What's their true feelings? They feel that you guys have a nice connection, or they feel that you guys have a nice relationship, or whatever your situation is. They feel as if like there's that connection where things flow nicely between the two of you. Yeah, they feel that you complement each other. They feel that there's the energy of complementing each other. For some of you, even though they feel that you complement each other, somebody's got somebody here in the background, and that's not you. So it feels like there's a wife here. It could be a wife, or it could be a partner who they may live with. If not live with, there's somebody here in the background, and it feels like whilst you they feel, or there's that whole question that's up in the air as to where is this going. There's the energy of breadcrumbing, and then we've got this person. So someone's involved with somebody else as well as you, basically. But it feels a bit like they're attached elsewhere, whoever this person is, and that's why you're getting breadcrumbs. But you're going to get breadcrumbs if you sign up to be a pigeon. Then yeah, of course, expect breadcrumbs. You get what you choose at the end of the day. But obviously, if you don't know, then you know now. Now you know. That's different. But if get what you pick, you get what you choose. But it feels as if they know that there's this situation or this person in the background. So whilst they do feel that there's feelings towards the two, like they have a good connection with you, there's still this in the background, or this person in the background. Intentions then. So what's this person's true intentions? They don't know because they look stressed about what their intentions are. They want to, okay. Well, okay, right. So they're wanting, it looks as if they're wanting a relationship, but it looks like they don't know how they're going to get to that point. Or it could be that they're wanting to move in together, wanting to live together, but they don't know how they're getting to that point. Or another way that I'm seeing this as well, which Spirit's given me, is that they're stressed because they've got a relationship or they're in a relationship. So you apply it to your situation, obviously. Everyone's situation is very different. They're telling me to, wow. The Spirit just telling me to pull another card, and then that's flipped out. 8 of Cups. So you very well may be thinking of walking away from this. You very well may be thinking of walking away because it feels like they're wanting what they're wanting, but they don't know how they're getting there. Or is this a thing of this person's talking the talk but ain't walking the walk? Because anyone can say the right thing, but whether their actions show you that that's something else. Because it feels like there's a lot of strong feelings. You may have very, very strong feelings towards this person, or they could have very, very strong feelings towards you. There's a lot of love, but it takes a lot more than love. Love don't pay the bills. Love don't keep a solid foundation in a relationship. You need a lot more than love. People will cheat on people left, right, and centre and go, I love you, but I love you. I'm not sure. I've got to be honest. I think there's a lot of I don't know. I don't buy it, to be quite honest. From what I'm seeing, it may be wrong, but from what I'm seeing, it feels as if like the things that this person should know, they don't seem to know. And it's like, I don't know. It's like things don't look very, very clear. It's very murky. I know. What's the outcome then? So what's the potential outcome of this? At this moment, what's the potential outcome? Restrictions is the outcome. And you know what, if that's your thing and you're sort of thinking, yeah, that's what I want, then crack on with yourself. But if you're wanting more, then you need to think, you need to want more and move like you want more. You can't want more if you're accepting less. Spirit just gave me that. You can't want more if you're accepting less. So if you're wanting a certain standard, then embody and move like you want that standard. It feels like that sort of energy. But yeah, so restrictions, it feels like. Then there's the energy of somebody. Then there's the energy if the going gets tough, someone's off. That could be yourself. Look, and arguments, great. That could be yourself, or it could be your person. You may feel like when it gets too hard, they're off. Up to you though. You know what I mean? You've got to just like right, okay. So what Spirit's giving me, that they crack me up, they do give me their little analogies. Like, okay, so if you're going to go and buy a new motor, you telling me that you just go and buy a new motor, right? Buy the car, not even bloody check if there's any oil in the tank. Would you do that and not give it a once over? Would you not want to have it the motor have a once over, so you know, okay, it's worth investing in. I'm gonna buy this motor. This looks sound. This looks good. Or would you just jump in the fucking car and then just drive off? Ask yourself that question. So why would you not do that in a relationship or a connection or whatever? Don't let people waste your time. You'll only get played if you let yourself get played. That's what I got, Libra. Right, okay, so let's get, no, oh, I've grabbed this. I was meant to grab this deck, so I'm going to give you guys are lucky. You're going to get an extra message at the end of the reads for all the collective. I will do an answer to your question, but I want to give you guys that because I picked it up. And anyone who's got anything to say, you know what my answer is. Back off. Do what I want, when I want, how I want. Right, so because there is those signs because say, oh, how come you gave Libra an extra card and an extra message and you didn't do it for us? I've got no time for that. Right, anyway, let's get your advice. Libra. Oh, your advice flat on the table there. Okay, give back, guys. Give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. Someone else had that. I can't remember who. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely someone really needs it today. It might have been Gemini or Cancer. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, maybe Gemini, Cancer, or possibly Leo. So if you've got any of those placements in your birth chart, you know what to do. Watch that read. Right, okay, so that's the advice. So think of a question, yeah, in your head. But at the end, I'm going to do, like, think of a question, yeah? And then you're going to have to pick a number 1, 2, or 3. But for now, just think of, actually, no. Don't think of no question. What I'm going to do is ask Spirit what the advice is for you, and then they'll give the answer. You guys are getting loads today because I'm going to do, I was going to do it, but they just threw it out on the table. Right, the situation will improve with whatever it is. Whatever your thoughts go to straight away, that's what it is. The situation is going to improve, guys. Now, so Spirit, please, can you give me an answer for whatever, or advice, or a card for Libra, please? What is it that they need to hear? Thank you. Right, so listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Intuition's not there for bloody nothing. If your gut is telling you something, for once, listen to your intuition. I'm hearing for once. So there's someone who don't listen to their intuition. Right, okay. So now on to Scorpio. 118. Let's go for Scorpio. Right. Right, Scorpio. Right, Scott. Okay, so their feelings. Their feelings. Right, okay, so the situation is contact. It feels as if somebody they very well may be thinking of making contact with you. It feels like they're wanting to reach out, but it feels like they don't know what's the best thing to do with regards to contact, or what is the best way to reach out and come towards you with contact. Okay, what's their feelings though? They feel like they need to put in a lot of hard work. It feels like they feel like they've got a lot to, it's either they've got a lot of explaining to do, they've got a lot to make up for. There's something here where they feel like they need to put in a lot of work with regards to something. Okay, what's their intentions? What's their intentions then? Yeah. So it feels as if, right, their intention very well may be to try to overpower you, or overpower a situation, or try to get their own way. And it feels like with their intention, because what I'm seeing is it looks like there'll be arguments or drama, or it could be that they're quite childish, rather than just come towards you in the correct way, or just, I don't know, level up, be open. Some people, it's weird, like they'll come towards you, but then they want to start a fucking argument. So that's their way of sort of like getting in contact with you, but causing an argument. Because of feeling rejected. So I don't know whether you've done something that's bruised their ego. I dated someone like that years ago. You're so fucking childish. It's like, you serious? Like, bloody well, you're going to message and then you want to start an argument. Or it could be that that person knows what buttons to push with you. So they're going to start an argument or say something that's going to piss you off, and then you're going to pop off. So it sort of feels like that because they're doing it with intent. They're intending on doing this. Why, you dickhead? Why are you intending to do that? Because they're annoyed. They're annoyed at something. And it feels like they're annoyed because they've got feelings for you, but they don't like it that they've got feelings for you. And I don't know whether you guys haven't been in contact or what, and they're pissed off. And they're pissed off that they're the ones who are going to have to reach out, and they're the ones who are going to have to contact you. So they intend on starting an argument because they're pissed off with you. Right, so what's the outcome then with this? The person's fucking childish. What's the outcome then with this? Unexpected change. Oh, things may come to an end. Or things change. Bloody hell. What's off? And this was at the bottom, like the death was at the bottom of the deck. So, and then I hate that when I go to clarify. So what is it? And then they just gives me. But okay, so yeah, so no unexpected change is going to happen then. I'm going to have to add another clarifier. Something's going to change unexpectedly. It's going to lead to an ending for some of you. Goodbye, lights out, doors closed, finito, adios. Yeah. For others of you, something's going to change unexpectedly, which leads to some sort of change. Others, it's going to end up, and then there's another portion of you where it will just change things. I don't know though how that's going to go. I don't know. Let's find out. Communication. Things are going to change. Unexpected change is going to lead to, yeah, like I feel like it's the negativity or the bullshit or whatever, things being torn down, and then but there's some sort of communication. But it may be that you tell them what time of day we're on. You're very straight to the point, or it could be that they're very straight to the point. Some sort of conversation. So what's going to happen then? Because I still don't know what's going to fucking happen. So what's going to happen then? Or someone's going to boss up and come forwards in the right way. Okay. Someone's going to boss up, or it looks like they're going to have to. If they want to be with you, they're going to have to boss the fuck up and come towards you in the right way. Because I see it looks like this person looks a bit like standoffish, or you could be standoffish with this person, but it feels like they're going to come towards you, but it's going to take things, shit going west for them to wake up, then to come forward. So for some of you, they're going to do that, and for others, they're not, because they're stupid. But that's their choice. That's very 50-50, that feels like. That's mad, that. Okay, right. Well, let's get some advice. Where are we? Right, so advice for Scorpio, please. Advice. Love. Keep getting like similar, keep drawing similar cards. Right, okay, so we've got love. Love is the foundation of your existence. You are just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So make sure with whatever it is you are giving, make sure you're receiving the same standard or the same level of love. It's not about you overexerting yourself, going about going out above and beyond, and then you're not getting the same back in return. You want someone who's going to match your energy, match your standard. And if not, and if they can't bring it, then tell them to step the fuck aside. It's better for you. Don't entertain no one who ain't worth your time. Right, so that's what I've got for Scorpio. Right, so Sag. Where are we? 125.44. I'm a Sag. And I'm Scorpio moon, actually. Right, 125.44 for Sag. Where are we? Going to change your banner. There we go. Right, so Sag. Right, their feelings, Sag, their feelings. Right, so the situation. Right, so the situation. Oh, it feels as if, okay, so it's either you or the person or whoever this is. Somebody's spoken their truth. Somebody has spoken their truth, said it as it is. They may have even given a piece of their mind. I'll give you a piece of my mind. Given a piece of their mind, said it as it is. Yeah, just spoken their truth, it feels like. So that's the situation. Okay. So what's their feelings then? So what's their feelings? They may feel that you're ignoring them. There's a feeling of someone feeling, okay, so it feels as if someone said a piece of their mind or just said it as it is. It feels this could very well be you, Sagittarius. Also, you guys could be dealing with, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, energy. So we've got air sign energy here. I've got my heater on, believe it or not. I feel chilly. Keep turning it on and off. So yeah, you've said it as it is. This does feel like it's Saggy energy. But in this person's feelings, they may be feeling as if you're not. I don't know. For some of you, they may have messaged you. They may feel you're not replying, you're not responding. They may feel ignored by you, as if like, yeah, you're not entertaining them or you're ignoring them. Or they may feel, I've just got spiritual said, they may feel that you're ignoring what they've presented to you with whatever they give. I don't know if they're reaching out or with whatever it is they're bringing to you or giving to you, you're ignoring them, it feels like. Yeah, it's like you're not wanting to entertain it. It feels a bit as if like you're sort of thinking, this isn't serving me for my highest good, or this is bringing nothing to the table for me. And it feels as if there's an energy as if like you very well may be sort of feeling as if like, I just want peace. I want to feel happy. I want to feel peaceful. I don't need this. Right, okay, right. So what's their intentions then? Intentions. So they feel ignored. Their intentions are to, in a way, hold back. I'm thinking they're thinking to communicate, but then at the same time, they're still holding back. Why are they holding back there? Because of an ending. So, okay, so something may have happened or occurred where they've got strong feelings for you, though. Right, I don't know if you've dented someone's ego, but it feels as if they intend to sort of come towards you, but they're still like holding back to a certain extent, and that's because of an ending. So it's either an ending of something or something has totally changed. And what I'm getting also is that it feels as if this person isn't as confident as they once were, because they feel that if you can check out just like that, which what are we on, Sag? Yeah, which we can. I'll speak for myself. I can check it. I can switch off like that, like it ain't nothing. Let me tell you. So I'm assuming a lot. I'm the 8th of December. Not every Saggy, but a lot of us are. My aunt's the same as well. We can just switch. And I'm sure a lot of you are probably pretty similar. So it feels as if this person feels a bit, they don't feel too confident just because they feel like we can just switch. Like we've got, like we're skits or something. But saying that, where I think that as Saggies, we're all right. But don't fuck with us. We're fine. But, and you know what the thing is, we don't just flick a switch just like that for no reason. There's always a reason, always, with a Sagittarius. We won't just do that for no reason whatsoever. So anyway, this person isn't feeling too confident because they feel that they're not too sure, because they feel that we could just switch just like that. But then move right, then you ain't gonna have a problem, are you? That's the way I see it from what I know of Saggies. I must admit though, right, I have met some Saggies in my time where obviously that we're all not exactly the same, but some of them are a bit soft. And I'm like, you ain't no real Saggy. Or you definitely got something else in your chart. But anyway, I think we're one of the coolest signs. I'm not just saying that just because I'm a Sag. Anyway. So this person don't feel 100% sure about what to do, or it feels like they feel they've got to tread very, very carefully because they feel you can just like check out like it's nothing. Okay, yeah, but beyond all of that, what's their actual intentions then? Because they're coming towards you but holding back. But what are their actual intentions? To hold back. Could be dealing with a Leo. So we've got Leo energy, Scorpio. I think no, it's a Defcon Scorpio. I think so. I think Leo, well, what I'm picking up on: Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So they're coming towards you, but they're not being clear, basically, on what it is they want. Really, why are you not being clear on what it is you bloody want? It feels okay. So it feels like this person may be confused as to what they want or as to whether they can achieve it. I feel like they know to a certain extent what they want, but it's like they don't want to voice it because then they're worried, oh, what if I can't really achieve? They don't feel confident enough to achieve it, which is why they're probably not opening their mouth. It feels like what I am seeing is it feels like they're wanting something more stable with whatever that looks like for you, stable, grounded, secure, etc. But they are not 100% sure whether they're going to measure up, or with what they have planned is actually going to measure up, or whether it's going to be off standard. But it's weird because it's like, well, do you know what? If you're coming towards Sag, then speak your truth, open your mouth and speak your truth. Otherwise, don't bother. What's the point going towards somebody but you haven't? There's just nothing. I don't know. I'm not sure about this anyway because nothing's clear. They're not showing their hand properly. And what you have to ask yourself, Sag, is do I have time to be entertaining anyone who's not showing their hands properly? Up to you. Choice is yours. Everyone makes their own choices, right? Anyway, so what's the likely outcome of this situation? What's the potential outcome of this? It feels as if this person needs to be more confident within themselves. Communication. But see, I don't like this. So the potential outcome is communication between the two of you, or they may come towards you wanting to communicate, etc. But then it looks like they're looking sneaky. So I'm looking into that because we ain't going to be seeing that and not asking some certain questions. Why? Why is that in the background? Because it feels like they're communicating, but they may have an ulterior motive. Listen, look at this shit. The reason why they're wanting to come forwards is because they're wanting some attention from you. They're wanting your attention, basically. But whether that is, I don't know. Joe, what, can I be really honest? It feels a bit too superficial bullshit. It's like they're not coming towards you solid and proper. It's like, yeah, I want to come towards you and I'm probably saying the right things, but I'm not delivering anything because I'm not confident. Are you not confident, or are you just not wanting to have to deliver? That's the question, not you, Sag, whoever this involves. But then they're going to message you, want to get in contact, want to message you, but they're messaging, yeah, hey, how are you? Blah, 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 blah. But then look, you're looking sneaky. So what's that about? They're wanting your bloody attention. So really, that's just to feed their ego, is it not? How that benefits you, I don't know. Well, it doesn't benefit you, I don't feel. Up to you, but that's where they're at. You make your choice and your decision based off that. Let's get some advice for you. But it feels a bit superficial, to be quite honest. But I don't know. It just depends, I suppose. You know, I feel personally, or should I say, I've come to realise, what one person's standards are ain't somebody else's. I'm quite like, and not because I am, that everyone else should be, but I'm quite rigid. I am. It's either black or white. I don't do grey, darling. The only grey I do, sweetheart, is my fucking cushions and me grey sofa. That's the only grey I do. I don't. When it comes to relationships, I ain't got no fucking time for grey. It's like it's black or white. I want to know who, what, when, where, how, and that's it. I ain't got no time for any shit. Definitely not. So, you know, everyone's different, but to a certain extent, we have to take responsibility for ourselves. And I feel that by the boundaries, Spirit's saying, which I would say, by the boundaries that you assert and set for yourself, then you're not going to let anyone cross those boundaries with any manner of bullshit. Okay? You've got to set those boundaries for yourself, that you won't allow people to cross those boundaries, and then you won't ever sort of feel like, oh my God, I feel vulnerable in this connection, I'm worried, what if this happens, what if that happens? If you've got certain boundaries, realistic, good boundaries set for yourself, then you're not going to allow anyone to cross those boundaries. Right, anyway, advice. Right, support is what we have. Right, so what's this say? Support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. And that's what we have. So food for thought there, Sag. Right, so that's what I've got for Sag. Now, moving on to who's next. Is it Cappy, I think we've got next? Right, Cappy. What are we on? 138.24. Right. Right, so, someone ran off into the distance, Cappy. Someone may have chosen to work on themselves over love. Take that as a side note. Let's see what comes out, if that comes out again. Right, anyway. Right, so Cappy, let's see now. Their feelings about the situation between the two of you is they feel that you guys are soulmates. There's a hell of a lot of love that this person has. They feel a lot of love for you. They feel that you guys like really complement each other. You see eye to eye on a lot of things. And there's something about your energy, Cappy, that makes them feel quite relaxed and quite calm. You know, and you hear that all the time where like we're all responsible for ourselves and our own actions, but different people bring out different things in you. But they feel like you help to ground them, and there's something about your energy that keeps them calm, whereas in previous relationship or the relationship before you or the person before you, they had quite turbulent, tumultuous relationships. Rows every weekend. Oh my God. Rows every weekend. I'm seeing clothes being thrown out the window. Oh my God. That's very estate days, isn't it? Oh, I grew up on an estate. Actually, it's quite a good estate when I think about it. But yeah, I remember seeing a few rows. I thought, fucking hell. And like the bird just be throwing the clothes out the window. But you know what? Those who've grown up on an estate, you don't really pay much attention. You just look and see it. Oh, it's popping off. They're having a ruck. And you just get on with your day. I used to just walk past people having a ruck. I didn't give whatever. Just look at them. Just continue walking. Anyway, right. So I don't know why Spirit's showing me that. Or is this you, Cappy, turfing clothes out the window? Bloody hell. Because they were showing me like clothes being thrown out of the window. Oh my God. Clothes and black bags. That's one way of checking out. Right, anyway. Right, feelings now. What's this person's feelings? Oh my God. But listen, whether or not, I ain't judging, whether or not you lot have had all that, right? Go on, right? I've got a mate who's like that, and I don't know if she does it, but anyway, right? This person feels that you are their soulmate. I mean, sorry. This person feels that you're their soulmate at the end of the day. Yeah? Regardless of what clothes went through what window. Anyway, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Now, their feelings, it feels like this person's wanting another opportunity. They're wanting another chance. It feels as if, though, they know that if they come towards you wanting another opportunity, another chance, etc., it feels as if they know that it's like they've got a lot of skeletons in the closet that they need to unpack, basically. So it feels as if you're going to have a lot of questions that they need to answer. So it feels like they're going to have to fess up and confess all, because, yeah, like I thought, this person may have been holding back quite a bit, like just restricting what they tell you, not wanting to fully open up, coming across very defensive if they have to answer certain questions. Right, anyway, so this is all lovely, but what's your true intentions? Right, Spirit are saying, with their intentions, it feels as if they're wanting another chance, but yet still, this obviously take what resonates. It's not going to be exactly the same for everyone. They're wanting another chance, but for some of you, they're wanting to come back, but they're still holding back and not divulging all. For others, they will open their mouth and tell you what is what. And the reason why is on the back of there being no contact between the two of you, and them having to look and see things from a different perspective, and having that time out has made them wake up to the connection. But for others, it feels like they just intend to still keep things hidden to a certain extent. Spirit are saying, ask yourself as to whether this connection is meeting your standards or not. Yeah, does this align with who and what you are? Do you feel like the fucking Empress? Because I'm not seeing, it doesn't feel like you're being treated like the Empress, whether you're male, female, man, woman, whatever. I'm not into all of this. So man, woman, male, female, whatever. Are you being treated in the way that you deserve? Are you being treated, what's the word? Is this person treating you for your worth? Do they recognize your worth? Do they recognize your worth, who and what you are? And do you, more importantly, recognize your worth? And if you do, move like it then. Right, anyway. Why? Why are they? And Joe, it just feels like it. Also, what I'm getting is it feels like for some of you, where they're keeping quiet, it feels like there's one vital piece of information. Do you know, like when someone tells 3/4 of the story, but they leave out the the main bit, the main bloody bit. It feels like that. So just be careful, because for some of you, I see them like coming and telling some cockable story, but they're leaving the main thing out. Anyway. Right, guys. Right, I can't even unsee it. I'll just say it as it is. People take it how they want to take it. What I'm seeing is, for some of you, it feels like when I was saying about them telling, so basically we might as well say 3/4 of the story. What Spirit's given me is, there's, for some of you, where there's a situation where someone else is pregnant. This person wants to come back, give some whatever story. I felt so confused. They're either someone else is pregnant, or they're pregnant by someone else. Oh, I felt so confused. I was in a low place. I just didn't know what I really wanted. And then after all of this amount of time, I couldn't stop thinking about you. And now I'm back and I want us to talk and sort things out and work things out. No, they didn't really mean anything to me. Yes, we only saw each other a couple of times. I'm so sorry. Yes, we did sleep together. Blah, 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 blah. But no, it never worked out. And that's because I couldn't stop thinking of you. And I'm back now. But what they forgot to tell you is, or no, they haven't forgotten. What they just chosen not to tell you is that other person's pregnant. It's like leaving out the main part of the story. They've just given you, they've just fed you the little bits around the edge, but not told you the main part in the middle, or that they've gone and got pregnant by someone else. Right, anyway. Outcome, please, of this situation. Confusion. And it's really weird, because Spirit's telling me to pull again for another outcome. So 2 different storylines. So the outcome for some of you is that you may be sort of feeling like confused, or they're confused, or you sort of feel like things are still cloudy, still murky, don't really know any more than what I did yesterday or the day before. No, there's no way I'm going to move forwards based on not knowing what I'm doing, because it's like you're trying to move forwards and it's cloudy or foggy. You've got deep, heavy fog and you're trying to work your way through things. So no. Right. So what's the second outcome, Spirit, please? Secrets. And still not knowing. So really, they're both similar outcomes, that you just don't know enough. Things are being hidden and concealed. So no, I would say, up to you. Obviously, no one's going to know your story better than you, but from what I'm seeing, I'd say it's a definite no. Right, advice for Cappy, please. You are not alone, Cappy, is what we have. You are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot... Hold on, because I'm ballsing this up. Let's start again. You are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you, or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. Okay, so Spirit are very much there for you. Okay, they are very much around you. They are looking out for you. Spirit have got your back. Spirit are trying to give you downloads. Spirit are trying to communicate, but they want you to know that you are not alone. Do not ever feel like that you're alone, because you're not. Right, so that's what I've got, Cappy. Up to you, innit? It's up to you what you choose to do, but that's what we got. Right, okay, so now on to Aquarius. 149.50. Aquarius. Right, Aquarius. Aquarius. I feel like it was like that. You may be in a situation where it feels like pulling teeth out to get some answers. Feeling out in the cold. Or feeling in an energy of lack about something. Yeah, definitely. Look, that fell on my lap. Again. Right, okay, right. So anyway, right, so Aquarius. Aquarius. How do they feel? How do they feel? How do they feel? Right, okay, so the situation between the two of you, they feel like, it feels as if there's been some shocking, unexpected change. So things may have gone west between the two of you. Change my music, I'm getting bored. And shit may have gone west between the two of you. Things may have come crashing down. It feels like there's an unexpected change between the two of you, which has brought a lot of worry. Or they feel this anyway. That's how they're feeling about the situation. Now, this isn't something that you both are not going to know. If they're feeling this, then you sure as hell will be feeling this too. Okay, so that's a situation which doesn't look good, let's face it. Actually, why? Why are we here? Why are we here? Because somebody, right, okay. First and foremost, because somebody wants a chance or wanted a chance, and I feel that they ballsed it up, I feel. But also, it feels as if there's some sort of judgment that's been passed on somebody. Someone's been breadcrumbing a connection, but claiming, I love you so much. So I don't know. Well, shit's gone west between the two of you. Right, so, or should I say that's how they see it anyway. Right, their feelings. This person, okay, it feels as if now you guys there may be an age difference between yourself and somebody, but it feels as if this person feels, with their feelings towards you, if it's like they feel that you're stable. They feel like you're a strong person, you're strong, you're secure, you're stable, you're reliable. Sounds fucking boring, doesn't it? They do have a lot of respect for you, or they hold you in very high regard, or realize that you're good stock, as I would say, good quality, good stock. But I don't know, it just feels a bit like that's nice for them, but what are you actually getting from this? They feel that they could go far with you and they could achieve a lot. That's nice, but what? And that's how they feel. It feels a bit like what I can get from this, what I can gain from this. That feels, like I said, it feels like what someone can get out of it, because I ain't seen nothing to do with no emotions or any love. It feels like what you can give me, what I can get from being with you. What's their intentions? They feel that there's a soulmate connection between the two of you, even though there's an energy of things lacking. Certain things are lacking because there's a lot of unanswered questions here. This is lacking. It's not good. I don't know. I just don't feel I don't buy all that just because no, I don't buy the bullshit. They're selfish, whoever this is. They may be out for just the physical as well. I'm not seeing any real love. I know that, yeah, that's at the bottom, but that's not what you're seeing or getting or feeling. That's sort of what's in the background. So what is this shit? And with regards to their intentions, it feels as if they clam up. So their intention is to maintain this soulmate connection between the two of you. but that's not the first thing they came in with. It's like when you ask, like, what are your intentions? It's like then they they clam up. So I don't know. This is someone who ain't showing up, ain't they? They're not showing up at all. It doesn't look like energy of lack, being out in the cold. No, I don't know. I don't buy this. What's the outcome for this? Love, relationship, but it's a relationship with choices. Don't mean just because they want this to still progress and be a relationship that you have to accept it. Choice of free will. Everyone's got choice of free will at the end of the day. But it feels like there's got to do the bloody thing, ain't I? Cover up, put some clothes on. Because you get done otherwise by nudity on YouTube. But yeah, it feels as if this person would like there to be in a relationship, but it's a relationship with choices. You have to be careful with the choices that you make at the end of the day. I'm not sure though. Tell me more. I don't know. I don't buy it, to be quite honest, because it feels unbalanced, because it feels as if they're getting out of you, but what are you actually getting from this? Right, so it feels like there's the option of a relationship. Yeah, it's a choice between the two of you. For some of you, fair enough. For others of you, you still feel as if there's something missing. So you still feel a bit like there's distance between the two of you. There's still something missing, even though there's a relationship. I don't know. I don't buy it, really. It feels a bit surface level. There's no depth. I don't feel that there's any real depth. That's from the energy that I'm picking up. Let's get some advice for you. But obviously everything comes with, it's up to you what you choose to do. Your decision, your choice. Dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. Spirit's trying to communicate with you via your dreams. You need to pay close attention and listen to your dreams, and also think about what you truly deserve for yourself. What is it that you truly want, and what do you truly deserve? Because you get what you put up with, you get what you choose at the end of the day. Don't pick shit and then moan that it's shit. So that's what I have for you. But I don't know, guys, now, and not everyone's going to have the exact same outcome. And that outcome can change just depending on the choices and the decisions you make. But it just feels a bit, I don't know, it feels like it lacks a lot of depth. It feels very surface level. It feels very what I'm getting out of Aquarius. I don't buy that at all. I don't buy that at all. So up to you. There you go. Right, now, who have we got lastly? Pisces, and then we'll do the answer to your questions. Right, so Pisces. There we go. Right, let's do their timeline. 1:58:58. Right. Pisces. Let's see what we've got going on for Pisces. Right, so Pisces. Pisces, their feelings. Like Pisces. Spirit's telling me to shuffle again. Right, okay, so their feelings about the situation, they're holding back. So it feels as if, for some of you, whoever this relates to, they may be holding back because they're trying to gain some control. They may feel like you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, but it feels like if I hold back and resist, then I'm going to take control by pulling right back. So for some of you, they're just holding back. I'll find out why. I'll look into that. And for others, they're doing it as a way to control things. Yeah, for some of you, they're holding back because they don't know what the future holds. They don't know what to do. They feel a bond with you and a connection, but they don't know. Why the hell don't you bloody know? All this I don't know shit. Because of an argument, or it could be a conflict, disagreement, some sort of argument between the two of you, but they're not sure. But also, I'm seeing that they know they have to make a decision. So that's how they feel. They know that they need to make a decision. Okay, so what's your feelings then? What are your feelings? They may struggle with their feelings because I felt a bit stuck, the energy with regards to their feelings. They look as if like they don't want to address their feelings. It feels as if like what they want to do is, when it comes to their feelings, it's like what they're thinking about is sort of what they can gain, what they can achieve in this connection or in this situation. It's like they're not openly expressing their emotions, their feelings and their emotions. But it feels as if they do feel uncomfortable with how things are, because it's like they're wanting things to shift and change. What's their intentions? They're not really showing much, I've got to tell you. So what is this shit? Their intentions to say fuck all. Their intentions are showing nothing. It's like, I'm just going to be quiet, going to be silent. I'm just going to hold back. Why is that? What? And hope Pisces ain't going to bloody see or notice, even though they know that they should come. It's like they want to come forwards to you, though. They do want to come forwards, but I feel like when it comes to their emotions and all of that, they're deviating. It's like they want to hold back. Because of not feeling confident, because of overthinking the situation. It feels like their intentions is to lay low for some, for others to say nothing, because they get anxious about it. You may even approach them and want to speak about certain things and try to get them to open up, and then they may clam up, yeah, look, and change the subject or run away. So you've got someone who's emotionally unavailable, emotionally avoidant, it looks like here. This doesn't really look like the best thing to invest in, unless your needs are being met, and I don't see none of your needs being met here whatsoever. What's the outcome at this very moment? Or potentially, what's the outcome? Oh, bloody hell. Spirit showing me 3 outcomes. Bloody hell. Right. So for some of you, what you're going to experience is more of the same, or more of the same reasons as to why we're even here in the first place. And you are going to feel that this person isn't dedicated. They're not committed. They're very flighty. They're in and out, hot and cold, up and down. They are resistant to opening up. Take your choice as to what you do with that. Second outcome, Spirit, please. Okay, some for others, you may experience that this person will want to move forwards, but I feel like there ain't nothing to talk about with all that shit. They need to open up personally, but it feels like they very well may want to move forwards. But look, they're not even showing up as proper as kings. They're showing up as 2 of knights. So they're not coming in towards you in the right way. It feels like it may be forever and a day. It's going to take some time, a long time, with moving forwards. But also, have you got the time and energy to put into it when things are not right? Because let's not forget, before we get to here, how about all of this ain't sorted. So how can you be investing your time and energy when they're not coming in correct in the first place, or when things are not right? Third outcome, confusion. Fucking hell. Confusion. Options. This person, you may learn further down the line, this this person's a messer. They've got nothing but options and they're fucking about on your watch. This is where you need to use your common sense, use your judgment, use your discernment, and don't kid a kidder. Don't let someone play you and mess you about and take you for some sort of bloody idiot. Right, advice. Because none of them bloody outcomes look fuck all to write home about. Right, gratitude. We've got gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Yeah, I'm a firm believer of that. The attitude of gratitude, definitely. Right, so that's what I've got for you guys. There we go. That completes your read. Right. Okay. So now let's do answers to your question. 206. Let's go for 206. Cool. Right. Let's change this banner. 206. Answers to your questions. Right. So guys, just think of a number between 1 and 3. Don't know why I went to do the tarot there. Actually, I'm going to do answer to your questions. I'm going to do it with tarot and also add the angel cards. I was usually the answer to your question is with the angels, but because I grabbed the tarot deck, that might be a sign. Right, think of a number between 1 and 3, okay? A number. Oh, that's my mate, bless her. Right, a number between 1 and 3, yeah? Question in your head. I'm not taking these. Question in your head and pick between a number between 1 and 3. Spirit, let me crack on, will you? Work. Some of you may be called to an interview. If you're wondering about working into an interview, so you've been called to an interview. Right. Anyway. For those of you who are struggling with whatever this is, things are coming to an end and you've got a new beginning on the horizon. Right. Anyway, think of a question and let's get your answers. Question in your head, pick a number between 1 and 3. Right, got there at last. They wouldn't let me do it. They kept like giving messages. Right, so if you picked number 1, okay, the answer is don't know. Okay, because it feels like there's an energy of things being at a standstill, things are in limbo. There's no yes, there isn't a left or right, a yes or no, an up, a down. There's nothing. This is going to take time, okay? If you picked number 2, then there's a new beginning. So that's, I would feel like that feels like a yes. New beginning, new start. This could even relate to work. It could relate to a relationship, but it feels like let's get going. Yeah, it feels like a yes, okay? If you picked number 3, then this feels like a yes. It feels like things will take time to heal, is what I'm hearing, and grow. But also there's the energy of looking after yourself and your needs. There's something here also to be said for appreciating who you are and embodying and appreciating who you are. And if your question relates to a person, you have to ask your question whether they're treating you in this way, because this is the standard that should be expected. Bit of channeling there, isn't it? Right, okay, now let's do the answers to your question. So now I'm going to do it in a different way. What do you need to hear? Pick a number between 1 and 3. What is it you need to hear? Pick a number between 1 and 3. Right, okay, so if you picked number 1, no. Okay, with whatever, the answer is no. With whatever your mind goes to, your thoughts go to, the answer is no. Okay. If you picked 2, perfect timing. Sorry. So there's perfect timing for something. This could be the right time, or the time's coming in very soon, or very near, or at this very moment. It's perfect timing for whatever that is. Okay. And then lastly, if you picked 3, take action. Take action on whatever this is, this situation, whatever it is. Take action. Take the right and appropriate action is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that's what I have for you. And then at the bottom of the deck, remain positive. Okay, remain positive at all times. So there we go. Right, let us know your thoughts, your feelings, etc. Blah 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 blah. Give me a like if any messages resonate for you. It helps to show your love, your support, keeps me motivated, and shows your love for the channel. Right, anyway, that's me for today, and I will speak to you guys next week. See you later. Have a good one. See you later.